What's up? I'm Eric Carr with EC Squared Real Estate. So this is my predictions for 2019, not just real estate, but also we're going to talk stock market, gold, trade, a little bit about that, and also Bitcoin, the relative newcomer. All right, so 2019, people are asking me about real estate. People ask it every year, but this year things are a little bit different. Look, if you had asked me any time over the last 6 years, is real estate going to come down? I would have said no, absolutely not. There was no indication that it could possibly drop at all. This year, maybe. Who knows? Here's why. By the way, nobody knows for sure. Nobody knows if real estate is going to come down. What we do know now is appreciation has slowed. Housing prices have not come down, but the run-up has slowed down, and it had to. Look, if prices had continued to appreciate, things are good, people are feeling good, it's a party, but if they had continued to appreciate as they had over the last 5, 6, 7 years, we would have had a bubble. That would have been bad news. Same goes with the stock market. Right now, things are correcting. Any change in the environment makes people worry. This is what's happening now, and the news headlines don't help. They know this, right? You've got to go beyond the headlines and California housing market slow down or decline, this or that. That's not what's happening. Pricing has slowed. Appreciation has slowed, right? Pricing has normalized. We're in a neutral market, and I think that's what we're going to continue to see for the rest of 2019. Interest rates, a little bit different of a story as far as the way the year ended, 2018. As you know, there were a few rate increases, rate hikes during 2018. Those were all announced. They all came to fruition. I didn't think the chairman was going to raise this last one in December. I think it was the 19th. It went up a quarter of a point. So the benchmark Fed rate went from 2.25 to 2.5. I didn't think that was going to happen. In fact, that's the first time that the Fed has raised the rate during a bear market, a pretty beaten down market as we're seeing now, since 1994. They did have 3 rate raises planned this year, 2019. They did back off to 2 during that last rate increase. So now they back down to 2. I think they're going to be soft if it happens at all. We're going to have a presidential election in 2020. The government's already putting pressure on Jerome Powell, the Fed chairman, to not raise rates because when rates rise, people react, markets react. Not good for any administration during re-election. So I think we're going to see some pressure from the government on the chairman, on the Fed. When stock market's down, right? Bond rates are down. People run to gold. They go back to assets, real estate and gold. These are going to be 2 important pieces of your financial health 2019. Now, I don't buy gold. I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm not telling you to buy gold, but I'm saying that these are cause and effects of what could happen during this next year in this next market cycle. Enter Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin, look, I started buying Bitcoin late 2014 or late 2015. It was $245. I believe in it. Even when it ran up to 20 grand last December 2017, I held because I see long-term value, just like real estate. I see long-term value. Now, again, I'm not telling you what to buy. I'm telling you to get educated. I don't mess with stocks. I don't mess with gold. I believe in digital. I believe in Bitcoin. I believe in real estate. I believe in people. Those are the 3 asset classes that I believe in, I invest in. Now listen, out of all the things we talked about, gold, Bitcoin, real estate, I will always put my money on real estate. Real estate will never go away. It will never go to zero. People will always need a place to live. Look, if you want to invest, you want to talk Bitcoin, you want to get your first home, your first investment property, give me a call. I'm happy to answer all your questions. All right, I'm Eric Carr, EC Squared Real Estate. You guys have a wonderful 2019. I'll see you next time.